Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, we'd like to discuss VeChain, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming hours and days. But before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could give me those thumbs ups down below. And as well, if you're interested in this channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Let's get started on VeChain. So I already opened up the 4-hourly time frame, and what you can clearly see is that we are actually creating a falling wedge pattern. We have seen already 3 touch points below this descending resistance, and we have seen 2 touch points on top of this descending support. Therefore, this is not a confirmed pattern yet, but we have seen this confirmed descending resistance above us. So what we would like to see eventually is a breakout occur above this descending resistance and heading all the way up towards the 23.6% Fibonacci at $0.09. This possible breakout will be a breakout of approximately 16% on VeChain, and it will be amazing for the overall trend, especially because if we do break out above this 0.09 resistance, it will be actually very good for the overall trend due to the fact that we have been rejected already multiple times below this range. Therefore, if we do see this breakout occur, it will be absolutely a trend reversal that will be getting started, and eventually we will see even more continuation of momentum towards the upside. This being said, I would like to discuss immediately the MACD and how this currently looks like. And on the 4-hourly time frame, what you can clearly see is that we already experienced momentum towards the upside, and currently we are heading towards a crossover on the 4-hourly MACD, meaning that if we do see a further continuation and decline of price action, it is very likely that we are going to see as well momentum swift and more downward momentum getting started. For sure, what we would like to see on the falling wedge pattern is to hold strong on top of this descending support to see a further continuation inside or in between these two lines, and eventually see a breakout taking place or a breakdown occur. On the 1-hourly time frame, we are seeing the opposite occur. On the MACD, we did already experience momentum towards the downside, and if we do right now see an increase in price action instead of a decline, it is very likely that we are going to see a crossover occur on the 1-hourly time frame. But currently, it does actually look like we are actually going to experience more momentum towards the downside, especially because we have already seen major momentum decline and loss during the past couple of hours. So currently, my personal opinion is that we are going to see a retest getting reached on top of this descending support range underneath us and still stay inside of this falling wedge pattern, making this pattern a confirmed pattern on the 1-hourly and 4-hourly time frame, and therefore as well the potential breakout will be more significant once we see this occur. As well, on the 1-hourly time frame, I would like to discuss right away the EMA ribbon. On the EMA ribbon, what you can clearly see is that we did see a breakout occur just several hours ago. Unfortunately, we're not able to break out above this descending resistance. We got rejected, and right now we are once more below the EMA ribbon on the 1-hourly time frame. If we do right now see a further increase in price action, it is very likely that we are going to get rejected by the EMA ribbon, and therefore I think the further decline towards the downside, heading towards the touch point on top of this descending support, is very likely to occur. On the 4-hourly time frame, what I think is absolutely important to know is that the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned with the descending resistance. Therefore, this is a major level of resistance because we have seen not just the EMA ribbon, but as well the descending resistance of the falling wedge pattern, meaning that if we would like to see a breakout occur above this descending resistance line, we will have to see major movement towards the upside getting started, and eventually a major leg towards the upside breaking out above the EMA ribbon, and as well breaking out above this descending resistance. Lastly, during this video, I would like to discuss the RSI on both the 1-hourly and 4-hourly time frame, starting with the 4-hourly time frame. And what you can clearly see on the 4-hourly time frame, we were seeing a higher low on the RSI and a lower low on the chart, meaning that we were actually experiencing a bearish divergence once we retested for the 3rd time this descending resistance, and that is actually the reason why we have seen as well further decline ever since that point in time. Currently, what I think is quite important to know is that on the MACD we are below the 50 range. Therefore, if we do see a further decline in price action, it is actually likely that we are going to hold strong on top or perhaps underneath the dotted line on the lower part, and eventually see a trend reversal getting started. So currently, I am actually not very worried about this development on the RSI. It does still look very good to me, and it is actually very likely that if we're going to see major decline in price action, that we will eventually see a bullish divergence taking place. Lastly, on the 1-hourly time frame, I would like to discuss the RSI as well, but before doing so, I would would highly appreciate if you could give me those thumbs ups down below. And even more importantly, down below in the description, you will be able to find the link towards Bybit, where you will be able to earn up to $4,100 deposit bonus if you are right now not yet purchasing cryptocurrencies, or if you are searching for a platform to trade on. So do not forget to do so. It will be highly appreciated, and you will be supporting the channel as well if you select the link down below in the description. So this being said, I would like to say lastly how the RSI looked like on a 1 hourly time frame. What you can clearly see is that previously we were seeing these lower highs getting created on the chart, and if we zoom in a little bit closer, you can clearly see that at that point in time we were seeing a minor lower high getting created on the chart and a higher high getting created on the RSI, seeing as well a bearish divergence on the 1 hourly time frame. And that is also why we did see that rejection, as I showed you previously as well. So currently on the 1 hourly time frame, we are actually quite far below on the RSI. If we do see further decline in price action, it is actually very likely that we are going to see a support being found on top of this descending support, and eventually see movement towards the upside getting started. And as I discussed previously, what you would like to see on VeChain is a breakout above this descending resistance and seeing that possible 12% move towards the upside getting created all the way towards the $0.09 at 23.6% Fibonacci. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me those thumbs ups down below, and as well, have a nice day.